Hey guys, driving through North Carolina. Everyone wave to Dana. Dana is one of my viewers that has been with me for a while. Love and respect to her. And I just wanted to say that. But this is I-95 South. It is August the 4th, 2018. It's about 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Warm, but it's nice because it's a little bit after 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the height of the sun has gone down. Beautiful scenery. How do I feel driving southeast in the middle of the summer? I love it. I still feel great. I'm inspired. I want to be in Florida, and I'm loving the trip. And I feel really inspired because this is the first time that I'm going down to Florida after completely tightening up all my loose ends up north. I mean, for the past couple of years, I've been trying to relocate to Florida. For the past 8 months, I've been transitioning, applying for a new remote job, tying up loose ends up north. And this is really the first trip that I can go down to Florida, and I don't have to ever leave Florida. I mean, I still travel. I'll still travel around. I still see my mother. And I like the fact that I am completely mobile. Mobility is an asset, financially as well. I mean, I'm going to make a video. I go to some of these small towns in these rural areas, and there's high levels of poverty because there's no job opportunity. So, you can hate on populated areas, whether it's Miami, New York, or Dallas, or any big city. But the bottom line is, to make a decent salary, you have to be in a somewhat populated area. Because unless you're inheriting money, there's no way you're going to live in these country lands and be able to make money. I saw hardworking people at Walmart and at Burger King, diligent. But no matter how diligent they are, I mean, there's a ceiling when, you grow up in a town and there's just a Walmart and a Burger King and a couple other stores. I mean, how much can you advance? It's just, it's tough. So mobility is an asset in every way. And it's definitely with your financial future. I mean, it's, the ability to pack up and move and to go wherever you need to go, if you had to, is a blessing. It's an asset. And sometimes in life, you have to do that, okay? Because everywhere you plant a seed, it doesn't grow. Farmers have to focus on the fertile land. And you can't bitch and moan that there's no money here. You have to learn in life that the cheese moves. Like I said, the number one book I would recommend to anyone, it's not a religious book, it's Who Moved My Cheese? Yes, I believe in the Bible and different spiritual scriptures, but what I want to tell you is Who Moved My Cheese is about life. The cheese of life is always moving. The money, and the place of abundance always is moving. It's constant movement. Life is constant movement. You have to learn to move with the cheese and to find it and to adapt and to be flexible, and position your life so that you have that flexibility. And if you don't want to move, you don't have to. But to do that, you have to downsize. You have to live below your means and all these things. But back to North Carolina, I-95 South, and how free I feel and how great it is. I took the scenic route down through Delaware and Ocean City, Maryland, and in Virginia Beach. And then I got back. You have to go back west inland a little bit to kind of make a pretty straight arrow down to Florida. I mean, I can go back and hug the coast once I get to South Carolina, but I like going, at least 70 miles an hour. It's faster here on I-95. It makes the trip enjoyable, and there's not much traffic, as you see, going south. I mean, most of the concentrated population is still going up north because it's the summertime and snowbirds, and most people who are transient spend time up north in the northern states in the summer. There's a lot of nomads, especially on YouTube. They're in Alaska right now. Do I want to go to Alaska? Hell no. Am I mad at Alaska? No. Love and respect to Alaska. But I don't want to go to Alaska. I don't want to go to Maine. I've been there. I haven't been to Alaska. I've been up north in Massachusetts and Vermont and Maine, those areas, and they don't inspire me. Hilly land, and it just doesn't inspire me. I don't like it like that. It's just not my style. Love and respect. But what I'm here to tell you is I feel great. I'm looking forward to Southeast Florida, the culture, the feel. I mean, I could taste it. And I'm enjoying the scenery. I'm so thankful. Take the small steps. Take the small steps. Over the course of a few years, taking the small steps to reposition my life has all added up to this moment where I am completely free. And I didn't know I would be able to get a remote position. I didn't know how it would all work out with me selling my house and if living in my car would work until I figure everything out. I didn't know, but I just kept taking the next step. I believe Martin Luther King Jr. had the quote is, faith is taking the first step and not seeing the entire staircase. And that's why I say mind, body, soul. To get to your destiny, you're going to have to learn to walk in faith. Now, you have to do the work, okay? Because faith without works is dead. So that means you have to take one step at a time. That's how I lost 200 pounds. I didn't try to say, all right, I'm going to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. I didn't even care about pounds. I just said, I'm going to stop eating out. And everything in life, every goal is accomplished by small, consistent steps. And if you fall, you get back up. And it does pay off. It does seem sometimes like it's never going to happen, but it does pay off. And I feel so thankful and so encouraged heading down. And I love the hot weather. I love it. I know it's for me. I mean, I feel it hot and I like it hot. And at nighttime, though, it's cool. I mean, it was the same temperature up north when I was in New Jersey and Delaware. Same temperature. I mean, a little bit hotter as I get a little bit south, or a little bit different feel, but I like it. I've been in Florida in the summer before, so it's not my first time. But this is really my first time, like I say, just going there and being completely free to stay there. And that's what I love. And that's what I'm thankful for. Florida is my home state now. And I will only travel, whether it's to see my mother or just occasional travel or whatever. I mean, I'm a free bird. So look, if I want to travel all the time, I'll do that. And you always keep your mind open and flexible to do what you want. But this is, I'm sharing what my mindset is right now. My mindset is right now that I'm thankful. I know my mom's birthday is coming up a little bit later in the month. So I'll definitely see her for that. But I'm just thankful. Love and respect to North Carolina. Love and respect to your dreams, okay? That's what I'm talking about here too. Your dreams are a series of small, consistent steps. And if you fall, you get back up. And is it inspiring to go to your dream, whether it's the summer or the winter? It's inspiring to get closer to your dream every day. Okay, summer, winter, fall, doesn't matter. For me, it's got to be endless summer. But what I'm trying to tell you is don't wait until... don't put off the daily work of your life. A lot of people, and that's why, YouTube is not that as popular in the summer as it is in the winter. Why? Because people hibernate in the winter and they go to YouTube even more because they need an escape from their hibernation. Don't build your life based on hibernating. Build your life based on living. And that happens is you have to build your life in the summer. You have to prepare for the winter. You have to consolidate when you have a job, not when you lose your job. You have to look for another job. You have to apply for other jobs when you currently have a job. Positioning yourself before you have to is key. Proactive change is key. Whew. Oh, I'm inspired. I'm getting ready to turn this video off, roll down my windows, and what was I listening to? Some Nas, I was listening to a little Future, Madonna, I listened to whatever. Well, not whatever, I was listening to Linkin Park too, a little bit. Now, forward we go, very inspired and thankful. Gotta go forward.